Hey everybody, I'm back once again, and here I'm at the shell pit on River Road. Well, not shell pit, more like a dirt pit. They're making a runoff pond, lake. So we're going to take a peek around this one. This will be like my first time to this one, really. And yeah, so most of the fossils that you can find out here are from the Pleistocene era. So it's kind of like, let's just say, prehistoric. You got a bunch of people and animals you can find. Mostly whale, some camel, some horse, saber, tooth, dugongs or manatees. Find lots of rib bones from them. And then mostly what people look for out here are, well, they're looking for megalodon teeth and any kind of shark's teeth. So they overlook a lot of the fossils that you can find out here that are a little bit more interesting. So here, I'll show you where I'm at. This is the area. That's holes that people dig, and these are the walls that collapse on people. From what I can tell, this is the spot where, yeah, see, like that's what the walls do. They dig down here into the banks in hopes to find stuff. Then you see these small black stones that are laying around on the ground. Pretty much these are all fossil remnants. Bone shards, you can find some tortoise shells. But this is what happens. This big mess over here, as they're down here digging in the shell layer, you can see how this changes in the age. Then down in here is where most of the fossils can be found. But when you're digging, that's what happens. It collapses on you. So we're going to go across this, and the treacherous part about this is that you sink. Let's see. That's a piece right there. Not much of anything worthwhile, but this is a section of a rib bone from, looks to be a whale. It's big enough, but nothing really interesting or worth much. But from what I heard, this is a spot to find larger bones than the one that's a little further down. Most of the good stuff is out here, as they're down into the shell layer at this point. Before it gets covered up, everybody's swarming around out here, hoping to find the magical, mysterious megalodon teeth, which get pretty good money in. You sell them, you can find some decent sized ones. This is all natural water coming in, it's not rainwater. As right over there is the Myakka River, and here in Florida, of course, that's the water table, and we're not too far down into it. So it's kind of cool. You can see a bunch of little springs that pop up along here, which is cool. Actually, the water is drinkable. But then you can look in little spots like this, and where the wash off is, that you can find smaller shark's teeth back down over this way. These are the limestone layers. And if you beat on some of these rocks good enough, you can open them up and you'll find little treats. There was somebody else out here. They seem to have disappeared. Cool. So I'm alone out here, which makes life a lot more interesting. But, so once again, most of the adventure today seems to be non-too adventuristic, but it's a beautiful day. It's a pretty good breeze out. I'm not stuck in the house. Out here in nature, which is the best thing to be. Let's see what we got here. Nope, just clays. Along that rim there is where it all washes off. You can see people have been digging along there. This is pretty cool. can see this spring coming out right here. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, so big old chunk of the limestone underneath it. Fresh water. Not really tainted with all the tannins from the oaks yet. That's why the Myakka is pretty brown. It's just the tannins from the oak. You can drink it, and just boil it out, and it's drinkable. You gotta get rid of the tannins. Let's go on over here to where these people have been digging and see if we can find something interesting. I'm more than likely to sink into this mud. Right here, here's some, these are all just chunks and pieces of rib bones, broken stuff, because most of this stuff gets shattered when they dig. I mean, it's still pretty. You can make some neat jewelry and stuff out of it. I mean, if you're a hunter, you're not really going to find anything that is worth too much. Oh, here go the little bird tracks. Oh, what do we got here? Nope. Maybe. Just a shard. Thought we may have had a bison tooth, but nope, nothing. Oh, starting to sink. Whoopsie. Almost made it to this little spot. And a lot of the stuff that these people don't pick up are the things that I come out and look for, because they're only interested in the shark's teeth. I mean, you go out to the beach and find those damn things. Yeah, more dig spots along here. Praying. All they're doing. I mean, there's shell out here. There's some shells out here that date well beyond that, that go back to the beginning of Florida. That are, 5 times older than the shark's teeth these people look for, but they're not interested in the history of the area. They're just interested in the teeth. But you can walk out to Venice Beach and find all that just by scooping up the sand. They miss all the really cool shit. But anyway, that's what's going on out here. Once again. Oh, there's one guy way the hell over there. Don't know if I'll get to him before he disappears again. We'll see if he's found anything. Oh shit. I'm kind of trapped over here. Whoopsie. Well, looks like I gotta get wet. I mean, I don't care, but it's one of those rare days that I'm actually wearing shoes. But I had to wear shoes in case I got into warm mineral springs. I mean, I already look like a crazed redneck. Here we go. Screw it. We're getting wet. What's worse is it's the only pair of shoes I own, other than... Yeah, no, this is the only pair of shoes I got. Anyway, alright, so I'm going to go look around, see if I can find anything interesting. Have a little bit of me time. Until then, you guys have a great day. Get out and do something. It's a beautiful day.